Dust up over Princess Diana? Absolutely. There is a problem literally inside the Markles' marriage. As ever, let me explain. Morning, nice to see you, chums. Thank you so much for your time today. And as ever, welcome one and all brand new subscribers. Thank you also. I'm still getting some lovely responses for my recent trip to the beautiful area that is York in North Yorkshire. It's really nice that you enjoyed it as much as I did. And that's the beauty of the community. And there's the phrase. Yes, there you go, you see. That just came to me. I know it's frightening, isn't it? But seriously, that's the beauty of our friendship group, because you get to look at things and then you tell me little bits like, oh, we looked that up, Neil, and did you know this, and da-da-da. And that's the thing, isn't it? It just gets the brain going a little bit, you know? And as I've often said here on the show, if you're on your own, don't feel alone. I know I always get the giggles, but you know, we're here together, don't worry. And the thing is, it's just nice to have something else to get your mind on something else, isn't it? You know, I was looking at something the other day and I thought, I wouldn't mind going to that museum. And it's just, you know, you just take yourself away. That's the best way, in my opinion, of getting through life. Meghan. Let's get back to your royal story of the day. This created a bit of a dust-up, let me tell you, behind the scenes, because this was Meghan once again, get your teeth in there, Neil. Meghan once again launching yet another, well, catastrophe, really. You know, you had to buy 3 bottles of wine, I think. I mean, you know, come on, in this world, who can just afford? But that's the level of power that Meghan thinks she has over those devoted fans that she's now accumulated on social media, Instagram, whatever you want to call it. She believes that these fans will literally buy anything with her name on. That's what she's been told. Because she started this thing called the TIG, suddenly she thinks she's an entrepreneur, world leader, all of that sort of stuff. The bigger picture, though, behind the scenes was not the fact that the new team will go along with anything that Meghan has agreed, you know, the new marketing team I've told you about. Oh, no. The bigger picture is the fact that Meghan decided to launch it on, of course, the birthday of the late and beautiful Princess Diana, the Princess of Wales. And it's just tacky. I mean, we all know that, right? You just wouldn't do that. What you would either do is put out something, a very nice sort of memory or something like that, or just, you know, dignified silence. Meghan doesn't do dignified silence. It's all about her. And she's aligning herself to Princess Diana. That's what she believes. Let's not forget, though, that her husband, Prince Harry, totally believed that she was Diana reincarnated and got a bit stroppy with some family members. And I know this for a fact, when they didn't see the same similarities in this woman against the princess. Now, I've met them both, albeit Meghan very briefly, and I would say that Princess Diana had just a natural warmth about her, a fun side to her, a troubled lady, as I've said many times, but actually just a nice person, you know, somebody really who wasn't ready for the bigger world, but then was thrust into it. What's interesting, though, is behind the scenes, Meghan and Harry had a big blowout over this, because even he felt this was tacky, shameless, and the backlash was going to be enormous. Meghan didn't care, didn't see it, didn't bother. She talked that, well, the bottom line is this could be a tribute to her. Is Harry waking up from the pot-headed smoke? Who knows? But one thing and another, this literally kicked off. And this is from an excellent insider that is working alongside them, let me tell you. Now, here's where this gets interesting, because, of course, you know, whether you agree or not on this side of the story, I think that even Harry knew that this would be very upsetting, detrimental and emotionally unstable for his elder brother, the Prince of Wales, Prince William. I mean, you know, they went through it together. Lots of people lose parents at very young ages, but theirs was on the world stage, and, you know, that's a little harder to deal with. Meghan, though, apparently, you know, no, this is what she's doing. And apparently, and as ever, we have to say allegedly, he will be grateful when they've become billionaires and are free from the attachment that he's so welded to. And I'm quoting here, right, Meghan? Welded to the past, I think is the phrase you used. And where it gets interesting is the fact that obviously Harry, you know, he's just looking at this as a person's individual birthday and thinking this just doesn't look right. Meghan pressed ahead, and then the backlash ensued. The fact that she'd allegedly sold out, people can't get their product, now she's having to give refunds on apricot jam. The whole shambles carries on. I've no sympathy for Harry, you know, you literally started this. And now you're stuck with the person driving the car at 100 miles an hour thinking to yourself, when does this stop? Clearly, no respect on a birthday like this, it never stops. Meghan is pressing ahead with the wine and everything else, and Harry either grips on for dear life or can sling his hook. That's the deal. Neil Shaw in Kensington, London.